today. What's the question we should ask? Do you sleep in later on the weekends? Let's see how the people feel. All right, the poll is up. Our part 1 live stream has commenced. We are good to go. Let me get my coffee. Oh my gosh, so many comments already. Junior, Ava, Jens, Tucker, Jertsu. Wow, you guys are great. Nicole, welcome in here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 6 votes on our poll already. Guys, the Mets game was so fun last night. Me and Mr. Rich enjoyed the Mets game. Hello, everyone. Guess what today is? Junior, I saw your comment. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Can we get some birthday celebratory emojis in the chat for Junior? Barcelona game ended 1-1. The Mets game ended 3-2. But they won it in the bottom of the 9th on a walk-off victory. Junior's getting the happy birthdays. Enjoy your birthday, Junior. I hope you have a great day. You share a birthday with my cousin Victoria, whose birthday it also is today. Happy birthday, Victoria, as well. We're going to celebrate it later. Congratulations for the Mets and congratulations for Steven 41K. Thank you, Jens. We've been growing like gangbusters recently, thanks to you all who support us, so thank you. So let me tell you guys the story of the Mets game yesterday. So me and Mr. Rich, thankfully we left pretty early because we got so much traffic on the way, and it probably took us probably in total like an hour and a half to get there yesterday. It took a very long time. There was traffic the whole way. I see Ruth's in here. Hey, Ruth. So we finally get there, and the game is like starting, like the national anthem is playing as we're walking in. But we get in for the first pitch. It's something funny happened where last Mets game we went to last year, the way the Mets stadium is set up, like you can't get from like left field to right field. You have to walk around the whole stadium. So you really need to know your section, otherwise you're going to be stuck. And that happened at the last game of last year. I said, Rich, when we were walking there, I said, you know where the tickets are, right? You know the section. We're going the right spot, right? We're not going to get stuck, right? And he said, yeah, I got it. I'm a master now. Well, we got stuck. So we walked all the way up to the top, and we weren't in our section, so we had to walk all the way back down. But that, you know, it's fine. Part of the story now. And then we finally found our section. We got our food, we got our drinks, and we were set to go. We were watching the Metsies. It was a very boring game for the first 8 innings. It was 2-0. They were losing in the 8th inning, and that's when they decided to wake up. They scored 2 runs to tie it, and then they won it in the 9th. Sorry, I haven't been reading comments. Let's see what we got here. What breed are your dogs? Said Bookie Andrea. They are white German Shepherds. Classic Rich. It is classic Rich. It wouldn't be a Mets game unless something like that happened. White German Shepherds, yep. Have you guys been voting in our polls? Let's see. We got 10 votes as of right now. Do you guys sleep in on the weekends? Ooh, it's close. 55% say yes, 45% are saying no right now. Vote in the poll if you haven't yet. Foxy said I'm stealing Apollo. Foxy, you can't steal Apollo. Thank you all for tuning in on this dreary day here in New Jersey. BJ, you're up bright and early. Welcome into the stream. Jen said nope. I need a sip of my coffee. I need a sip of my coffee. BJ said it's 7:40 a.m. and I already had Sherman out this morning. Rainy by you too? I feel like it's rainy in a lot of places across the US right now. Anna said, "Oh, we?" Well, thank you, Anna. Throw the ball. Throw the ball. You got it. And obviously me and Rich were blasting tunes on the way to and from the Mets game. You got to do Back in the New York Groove. We were listening to a lot of the old Kanye hits, Good Morning, Homecoming. We were listening to Kid Cudi, Pursuit of Happiness. A lot of the old bops. We were pumped up. Bird47 said, I'm very sick. I've lost 10 pounds since Thursday. Uh-oh. That's not too good. What do you got? What'd you get caught with? The flu? Pneumonia? I hope you feel very much better very soon. Anna, you're in Brazil. Welcome from Brazil. I actually was very surprised. I looked at our countries that we get the most viewers from yesterday, and I was very surprised with the list. Connie's in here. Welcome, Connie. Welcome to the live stream. We just hit double-digit likes. Thank you all who double-tapped your phone screen. The rest of you can join our likers. All you got to do is double-tap your phone. Oh, what I wanted to also say on the stream, I did my homework, Jens, and I think somebody else was saying it also, that you can't watch or you can't see the live chat if the stream is not like live. And Leyla, this tuft of hair I've been wanting to pluck that off you for a minute now. Okay, I realized why. So you can see the live chat if you watch a past stream on a computer, but you can't see it on mobile. And I don't think there's anything I can do to change that. I was sifting through everything, looking through all the settings, but I compared the two. And I think that's why you can't see it on a phone for some reason. Something to do with the vertical live stream. Tell us the demographics of your viewers. That's interesting. Okay. I might need to grab my laptop because I forget. I actually screenshotted the list because I was surprised. Let's grab our laptop. I gotta go inside though. USA was number 1, and I'm pretty sure Japan was number 2. Come on. Be good, puppies. You guys like our Easter decorations? Come here. Oh, it's dark. Come on. Let's go back outside. Come on. Come on. All right, let's see. I'm not going to be able to throw the ball for a minute, puppies. Tomato's in here. What's up, Tomato? You're at church right now? You're getting a blessing from Apollo and Leyla? All right, let's see. All right, you guys want to know our demographics? By the way, do you see the... Okay, ready? Here it is. This is the list of our top countries in order. United States, Japan is second, Brazil third, Germany, India, Italy, Poland, France, Turkey, United Kingdom, Spain, Ukraine, South Korea. Got a lot of Japanese friends, Leyla. I think Brazil was pretty surprising at number 3 also. Your Japanese viewers probably watch your uploaded content because you have a 12-hour time difference. Does that work out good for us, you think, Nicole? Like, what is everybody in Japan like going to sleep, but like watching on their phone or whatever? We don't get a lot of people from Sweden. Foxy, you got to spread the word of Apollo and Leyla in Sweden. You got to get Anna Cramling watching our videos, Foxy. You should know her being the chess savant that you are. Sorry, I've been bad with reading the chat so far this stream. Jens was out of here. See you later, Jens. See you later, alligator. Tomato left too. See you later, Tomato. You're talking about people from different countries, what they're watching. For just our channel, Junior. That's just our channel's analytics. 32 friends watching us here this morning. Welcome all. Welcome to the ANL fam. We're doing a double dose today, but since we started early, we'll probably be back live for our second round around 2 p.m. So we're shifting it all forward this morning. I mean, they probably watch your uploaded content more versus lives. True. If we're live sometimes like 4 p.m. our time, that'd be 4 a.m. for them. That'd be very tough, Layla. Very, very tough. Isn't that surprising though, still that they're number 2? I was surprised with that. And then Brazil, I feel like, was surprising as number 3. I was honestly thinking India would be like number 2 just because there's so many people. Foxy said, Steven, I don't want to be your friend anymore. Foxy, don't say things. Don't say things. BJ said, oh, Foxy, I know you will always be Steven's friend. Connie with the white hearts. Thank you, Connie. I'm joking. Thank goodness. Right, Apollo? Thank goodness. How many votes do we have on our poll? We're up to 21 votes on the poll. If you haven't voted yet, send a vote our way. Do you sleep in on the weekend? Yes or no? Which means you need to be consistent uploading content, which you are. We try to be. I'm very good on the puppy channel, not very good on the fitness channel. But I also have to upload twice a day for the company I work for, so there's a lot of content I need to make on a weekly basis. And then I also have Fosterify. It can be overwhelming sometimes. The puppy channel is my main passion pursuit on my own right now. Right, Layla? And this live streaming thing is the most enjoyable thing I do in terms of social media, connecting with you all. Miss Piggy looks a little squishy. Oh my gosh. Miss Piggy. You don't want me filming Miss Piggy? Apollo's like, she's having a rough hair day. Please don't put her on camera. There's no need. What, Apollo? Please like, subscribe, and share with the white hearts. Thank you, Connie. Nicole said, I can imagine, with the hearts. 15 likes, there we go. 22 votes, but only 15 likes. Oh, poor Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy hasn't moved in like 5 or so days. She's been stuck there. Peter's in the stream. I really enjoyed the AC/DC tribute concert last night. Glad you had a great time, Peter. They put on a good show, huh, Layla? Kind of like our Mets, Layla. They put on a good show as well. Leyla girl. Let me shut this door so I don't forget. Close my laptop too. Here's one more list if anybody didn't see, one more view at the list. If anybody didn't see it the first time and you're curious, these are our viewers from top to bottom. United States first, then Japan, Brazil, Germany, India, Italy, Poland, France, Turkey, United Kingdom, Spain, Ukraine, South Korea. All right, shutting the laptop. Thank you all for your support. If you're watching in any of those countries and you haven't commented yet, let us know. We love seeing new people in the chat. Ruth said, hi everyone, I'm missing some names on my screen. So hello. Hello, hello. Lucky Peter, so glad you had a great time. I don't know who to love more, Apollo or Lolo. We can share the love. There can be an equal, a tie. Right, Apollo? Connie said, I love AC/DC. Is AC/DC the band that has Hell's Bells? That used to be our football walkout song when I was growing up from like 2nd grade to like 8th grade. I reckon if Apollo hugged me, his paws, he'd probably happily squeeze me, wouldn't he? Oh, indeed. 21 likes. Thank you all. Thank you, thank you. Miss Piggy needs a little more love. She's having a rough week. Miss Piggy might be hitting rock bottom. BJ said, hope you are well, Ruth. Apollo looks upset. Apollo, are you angry? You're angry we don't have more likes? Is that it? If they hit the like button, you'll be happier? That's right, said Peter. That's a great song. I hope they played that yesterday. Crystal's in here. Welcome, Crystal. Miss Piggy needs a wash and a blow dry and some new stitching. Who, me? Apollo? Apollo's never angry. Ruth said, yes, thanks, BJ. I hope you're all well and good. Miss Piggy looks drunk. Hey, it is Sunday. Maybe she had a wild Saturday night. The Adventures of Miss Piggy and Apollo and Leyla. There's a cat with me. Is it Leo, Crystal? Your new kitty? Oh my gosh, they just ran straight into the fence. Straight into the fence. Miss Piggy does look like a hangover. Oh, Miss Piggy. Do we need to get Miss Piggy a Mr. Piggy? She might be getting lonely. No one realized how I stopped joining the streams? Foxy, yes we would. We always miss you when you're not in here. Crystal, you posted a video of your kitty cat, Mr. Leo. I think that is a great idea. A Mr. Piggy, Leyla. Miss Piggy needs a Mr. Piggy. All right, I'll keep my eye out. We gotta find a Mr. Piggy. Ooh, good jump, Apollo. Just missed the ball, but good jump, good try. Did you miss me yesterday? Foxy, I always miss you when you're not in here. Were you in the forest yesterday, Foxy? Miss Piggy doesn't need Mr. Piggy, she needs a wash. You're right. She's got to fix herself before she can start looking for a Mr. Piggy. 26 votes on our poll. Let's see if we can get up to 30. I'll check where the standings are when we hit 30 votes. If you haven't voted yet, It's very easy. The question is simple. Do you sleep in on the weekends? All kinds of farm animals to go along with Miss Piggy for Apollo and Layla's days on the farm. We need to get a real pig. A real pig, a real sheep. Then we'll have a real farm. A cow, a horse. Ooh, no, I was at a friend's house. That sounds fun, Foxy. Hope you had a good time. Miss Piggy won't find a Mr. Piggy if she doesn't get a wash. So true. She looks like a homeless piggy right now. Self-love for Miss Piggy first. I'm actually a little surprised. I thought the rain would wash off her back a bit, but it looks just dirtier and dirtier by the day. I'm scared of Apollo. Apollo. Sound the Jaws music. Dun 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 dun. Peter said he's got to go, but he'll catch us later. See you later, Peter. Connie, I think Crystal's kitty's name is Leo, if I remember correctly. Rich said, good morning, everyone. Mets won in a walk-off fashion last night. We were talking about it a little, Rich. Welcome into the stream. I gave a quick rundown of the game for the viewers. Oh, Crystal said ace. Oh, she has 2 cats. Okay. That makes sense now. Hey, Rich, must have been a great game. Rich, let's see if I missed any details that you think I should share. I said we had traffic in the beginning, but we were blasting the tunes, excited. Walking in, I went through how you did the little snafu with like how the Met Stadium doesn't let you go to certain sections. Very fun game. We got our tendies, we got our food and drinks. Obviously, the Mets woke up in the 8th. And then I said we did the old Kanye, we did the Kid Cudi, New York Groove. We blasted all the hits on the way home. Ah, Jensen's Wolfpack is in the stream. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm scared of Apollo. He could kill me with cuteness. What about Leyla and her tail wagging? Is her cuteness deadly as well? Leyla, you got your bally? You doing the Leyla loop? You doing the Leyla loops? Rich did bet on the Mets to win when they were down late in the game, so it was a good bet. So it was a double win for Rich. The Mets won and his bank account won. Danzu PH said, hello from the Philippines, doggies. Hello, Danzu. Welcome into the stream. How's life in the Philippines? That's a long ways away. I hope to visit one day. Layla's cuteness is also a bit deadly, but not as deadly as Apollo's. Understood, Foxy. You know what'll be interesting to track now that we're doing these polls on the streams? Do we get more likes or more votes on our streams? Easy. Easy. Apollo. You bully. Bully. LOL, Rich. Tough when your team wakes up in later parts of the game. Oh yes, the only thing that didn't win was my bathroom after that second round of nachos. All right. TMI. Crystal said I'm freezing. It's cold by you? I'm enjoying the background noise. You could probably hear the road a little bit more today with the fact that it's wet. It's probably a little bit more noisy with the tires, I would guess. Can you hear the birds chirping? There are some birds in the distance. Too many hot peppers on those nachos. The Mets actually have really, really, really good food options. If you're ever in New York and you have the chance to attend a Mets game at Citi Field, take your opportunity. It's very enjoyable. They put on a good show with the lights, the music. It's a good atmosphere. I would highly recommend it. Where are you guys from? We are from New Jersey. Dreading it, Connie. Steve and I have an issue. Oh no, Foxy, what's that? Want to go play tennis, Steve? Not today. It's too wet, and then I have to go back live with the dogs at 2 o'clock, so. Because we're going over to your sister's later, Rich, to celebrate Victoria's birthday. So we got to get these live streams in. I thought it was the trees I'm hearing. Could be. It's still a little bit breezy out here today. Crystal, you're outside? Oh, potty break time. That means I could get some coffee. The issue is that Apollo is broken. Apollo, where are you? Are you broken? How can we fix him, Foxy? Apollo broken? No, not Apollo. Not Apollo. Ooh, we're up to 31 votes. Let's see where we're at. Right now we're at 58% saying yes for do you sleep in later on the weekends and 42% saying no. That's exciting. Have fun at the birthday, Stephen. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully it's a great classic spaghetti and meatball dinner and then a nice birthday cake. The only way to fix Apollo is to pet him. He's a good boy. There you go. He's fixed. Yummy. We have some really good cooks on that side of the family too. So it is sure to be delicious. Leyla Loop. Fake out. Oh, I thought I almost threw it in the fire pit. $29 likes, so close to hitting 30. So close. Thank you all. Aliza Hamid said, hello, everybody. Hello, Aliza. Nicole said, yum, exciting. Rich, Duke lost. Is Rich still in here? If you guys remember, I was excited for the March Madness college men's basketball tournament. It's still going on, but there were only 4 teams left yesterday, so they played the Final Four, 2 games. The Florida Gators won, and Houston won. So it's going to be the Gators versus Houston. I think Duke was a favorite, but they lost yesterday. And I think they blew a big lead in the last minute. Florida all the way. That's who I'm rooting for too, I think. I don't have a huge rooting interest anymore, but hopefully it's just a really good game. I think it's Monday. Thank you for the hearts, Aliza. Leyla girl. Leyla girl. Steven, what time you going live later? Don't want to clash if I can help it. We're going to be going live at 2 p.m., so 3 hours from now. But in the future, if you have to go live at any time, don't worry about it. Just do whatever works best for you. But yes, we will be live back again here in about 3 hours at 2 o'clock today. BJ said, Foxy, no way. Sherman says, stays right at my hip. Best dog in the world. So if our viewers haven't checked out the Jensen Wolfpack live streams, he'll be live at 8 p.m. UK time. And I think you go live daily or almost daily, right? So you guys can sub to his channel as well. If you like our puppy live streams, you'll probably like his as well. Love the lives with Jensen. He is a big cuddle puppy. He's a cutie pie. Right, Leyla? Can I get that ball? Can I get that ball, Leyla? They don't want the tennis ball, huh? You don't want the tennis ball, huh? You know, for how like kind of muddy and mucky it is out here, they're not getting too dirty. Just their paws today, which is nice. I guess their stomach a little bit. Not too bad though. The cleanup won't be too crazy. Most mornings we go walking live. That's nice. Aliza said nice weather. Not too nice. It could definitely be nicer out here. Kind of rainy. What? Can I get a breakfast sandwich? Yay! I'm getting breakfast. I'll probably have to go when that's ready. What do you guys think my breakfast sandwich is? Any ideas? Is it rude to ask you for a Southern impression? Oh my gosh. You're just trying to make me embarrass myself, huh, Nicole? What do you want me to say? I'll give it a go, but you need to give me the sentence. Oh gosh, this is gonna be bad. Connie with the white hearts, thank you. Oh my God, I really don't want to do it. I'll do it, but it's gonna be bad. I love your Irish accent. Oh, around St. Patty's Day, yes. I did the Irish accent. I'm not a great impersonator, so it's not very, it's gonna be really bad. Southern accent, what should I say? Always easier to do a Southern impression with y'all. Oh, it's gonna be so bad, I don't wanna do it. What should I say, Apollo? I don't even know what to say. Y'all come over some grits and hammocks? What the heck is that? Do it, do it, do it. Paula Dean. I actually have some family that lives down in North Carolina who also lived in New Mexico. And they all say y'all, and they all have a Southern twang. It's crazy. And they're originally from New Jersey, but they've lived down there so long. You know what I wonder? If countries in Europe, and even like the Spanish-speaking world too, do they have as many accents as like the United States? United States, you have the Boston accent. I don't think I have an accent, but I guess New York has an accent. And then you have the Southern accent. And I think Southern, you even have different, like, you have like the Bible Belt, and then you have like Southwestern. Spain has accents. New York has one. Do I say water weird? Water and coffee? I think those are two ones that people notoriously say New York has a weird one. The US has all kinds of regional accents. It is less with advent of social media. Interesting. Because people probably hear, yeah, we might be headed for one universal language, 1, 2, or 3, right? We're gonna be like Mandarin, Spanish, and English in like 2 or 3 decades. Maybe an Indian language too. I can tell the difference of New York, Boston, New Hampshire. Every area in England has a different accent, many different ones. Oh, that is true. Because I remember like Paddy Pimblett. I watched the UFC and he has like a very specific accent and he's from a certain part of England, and then the other people have a more proper accent. "32 likes on the stream today. Thank you all. Crystal, you gotta get inside. You have some frostbite? That's not good." BJ said, "I love the regional accents." Oh, Cali girls, yes, Nicole. Sometimes has an accent too. Oh, the Kardashian accent. That's honestly, I don't know if this is if everybody's gonna agree with it, but that's the most annoying accent ever. They like elongate the end of their sentences and they like drag out their points. Maybe it's because the Kardashians made it popular. That's why it's like that stereotypical type of person has it now, but they say, "Thank you." Kardashians, yeah. Agree, they are like high or something. No, they're not high. They're just pompous, arrogant. Maybe they're high on life, you could say. Yes, the Southern Cali girl accent. Not all of them are like that. True, very true. We don't want to stereotype every Cali girl. Cajun accents, Texas draw. No, the Louisiana accent is so fun to listen to. You're right, BJ. Rich has an accent? Does he really? Do Rich and I have different accents, you think? I think Rich is not going to get the puppies he visited yesterday. We were talking about it on the drive to the Mets game. I think I gave him some good advice. Yes, Rich has. Why not? He had some doubts after visiting the puppies. He had doubts in his head about whether he had the time and the commitment to train a dog that's that young to be a good, take it from being a puppy to a good dog. And I told him, if there's any doubts, I don't think you should get the dog, because obviously there's always opportunities to get the dogs in the future. And if you're doubtful at all, I would just say wait until you're 100% committed, because it's like a decade-long commitment and it's a lot of responsibility. So I think you should be all in on wanting a dog. You shouldn't have any reservations. Otherwise, I would say just wait. Because it's not like you can't get a dog in the future, you know. If he changes his mind in a week, a month, a year, there'll be more cute puppies. True. I agree with you, Steven. Plus, some breeds do better at periods of time alone where others get anxious. Yeah, he lives, you know, in an apartment alone. He works a lot, so I don't know. I think it'd be tough. They don't stay puppies for long. That's true. That is true. We just posted a short this morning of a clip of Apollo and Leyla as our little pupishkas when they were like 10 pounds. Does not last long. You are very right. If you are gone for 8 hours a day, either doggy daycare, walker, or a breed that does great alone. There's a video on YouTube of a husky with an Italian accent. That's funny. I gotta check that out. I don't want my dogs anymore. Can I give you my dog, Steven? How many are we talking? If you have a job where you can bring your dog that is different, or work from home, a lot of people work from home nowadays. I did not get my own German Shepherd until I was retired because I had the time then to train one of my own my whole life. It's hard to travel when you have a dog and you can't take them to worry who will take care of them. Yeah, I know. That's something that's definitely, I've noticed, is very, very difficult traveling. Even if you just want to go away for like 2-3 days, you just can't. I mean, you can, but then you have to put them in a kennel, you have to have family that'll watch them. And I want to travel all over the world. So what we have to do, Leyla, Apollo, you have to become superstars so that people want us to come visit with our puppies. Right, Leyla? I'm not telling you how many. You got to say yes or no. I think I'll say no then. I have a feeling you have like 12 dogs. You must have a whole pack there, Foxy. Exactly. I wish I had just done practice boarding in a kennel when Sherman was a pup, but didn't. Interesting, BJ. So does that mean you like get the dog used to being in a kennel for a little bit so that they're not anxious or nervous when they have to later in their life? If you're away long periods, day travel a lot, or live in an apartment, I would advise against getting a dog. Facts. Crystal, you're still freezing, Crystal? You gotta get inside. If I could afford to feed a dozen dogs, I would have a dozen. We found the limiting factor for BJ. Ah, Jens is back in here. Hey, Jens. Yes, teach them young. Going to a kennel is normal. Helps if you have to be away for a while. We usually use a kennel once a year. This year we won't have to because we're not going to the Outer Banks. But we have a good kennel who we've gone to for like a decade now in a town near us. It's not like a big like business. It's kind of just this guy who has it in his backyard, so it's nice. But using it as little as possible is definitely optimal. Yeah, I kind of knew that was a fake offer, Foxy. You can't give away your doggies. It helps if you have two dogs that can be boarded together. Misery loves company. We just got back home from our walk. 34 likes, amazing. What did we miss? What did they miss, Apollo? We've just been talking about Mr. Rich, how he's probably not going to get the dogs. What else did we talk about? Nicole wanted me to do a southern accent. I kind of sidestepped my way out of that one a little bit. We talked about accents, though, and language. Miss Piggy, maybe getting a Mr. Piggy. There you go. That was in the beginning of the stream as well. Connie with the white hearts. Thank you, Connie. Well, I'm off, so catch you all later. Have fun, everyone. See you later. We'll try to catch your live stream as well. 39 votes, 34 likes. and a great conversation. And Apollo and Leyla. What a time. What a time. Right, Leyla? Miss Piggy needing a bath. If I was wealthy, I would have a place for abandoned German Shepherds. Like a German Shepherd sanctuary. Hey, puppy. That would be awesome. Where you going, puppies? Where you going? Should I lift Miss Piggy up? Maybe she'll dry out if we get her off the dirty ground. Oh my God, Miss Piggy, you're a mess. Listen, missus, I know you've gone through a tough time. I know you've had things just haven't broken your way. Apollo's not really being your friend anymore, but you gotta pull yourself together. Pick yourself up here, Miss Piggy. We'll see if that gets her back in the game. We may have just motivated her. Second shot at life, Miss Piggy. See if she takes it in the coming days. Miss Piggy is smiling. Leyla girl. Oh, you got both your tires here now. Huh, Leyla? You got both your tires here? Jens, I did also, I don't know if you were gone when I talked about the, how the live comments. Were you here when I said what I found when I looked into it yesterday? Foxy said I have too many houses. Foxy, I'll take one off your hands if you have too many. Don't worry, I could fix that. BJ, thank you for the white hearts. You were there? Okay. Yeah, so I think it's a problem with like just the YouTube vertical mobile feed. It's 11:23 p.m. here, and I'm not sure if I'm really hungry or just craving something. Uh-oh, 11:23. That's right about the time where my sweet tooth starts to kick in. That's a dangerous time for me. If you don't want to eat, I have a super duper life hack. If you don't want to eat, all you have to do is just get up right now and brush your teeth, and then it's over. You've made the decision, you know? If you do want to eat, it's time for something sweet, it sounds like. Right, Leyla? A nice sweet snack. Foxy said I have 9 houses in my name. Foxy, you might be the richest person in the stream. Are they all in one country or all over the world? Jens, it's 17:26 p.m. by you, so that is, what, 5:26? So these early streams work better for you, Jens, huh? You don't want to eat because you're sleeping soon? When you eat right before bed, you get some crazy dreams sometimes. All in one country. I'm gonna have a breakfast sandwich for a snack, said Connie. Me too, very soon. It's probably ready, to be honest. You rent 7 of them out? Oh my gosh, Foxy, that's a beautiful life. You got a nice passive income stream right there. That's awesome. You do Airbnb? Could we take an Apollo and Leyla vacation there? Would you spot us for a week? Jen, so you're almost ready for dinner. If it was 5:27 p.m. here, I'd be feeding Apollo and Leyla their dinner. Apollo and Leyla will have their own house. Apollo and Leyla are gonna have their own doggy content house one day, right, Leyla? We'll have cameras all over the inside and outside, and we'll just live stream. And I won't need to hold my phone, we'll just walk around. A lot of maintenance for that many homes or a company that does it for you. Yeah, that would be a lot of maintenance. And then if you pay somebody, they must take a pretty hefty fee. Your margins would be looking a little slimmer. Layla girl. It's pretty big houses. Big Brother Fur Baby Edition. Layla. All right, everyone. We're about to wrap it up. I'll do one more throw for Apollo and Leyla. You guys know what to do when we wrap up these streams. We send the double white heart spam. I hope you all enjoyed our part 1 stream today. It was nice joining with you guys here on this Sunday morning. Just us, Apollo and Leyla, and Miss Piggy as usual. We have to go, Foxy, we have to go, but we will be back in not too long, just 2.5 hours from now, 2 p.m. Eastern time, we will be back live. Oh, that's fast. Time flies when you're having so much fun, right? You know, I'm happy that you guys want us to stay live even longer. That makes me feel like you guys really enjoy the streams and your time in here. We'll be back soon, though. We'll be back soon. Thank you all. I see all the white hearts coming through. That's amazing. Let's see. We got to thank everyone. Jens, BJ, Foxy, Connie, Nicole, Ruth. You guys are the best. Foxy said, by the way, Steven, I'm a troll. By the way, Foxy, I know. Right, Leyla? Foxy, we speak your language. We understand you. You're safe here. You can troll till your heart's content. You owe us your Southern impression. All right, part 2. That'll make everybody come back. I'll work on it in my time off. Bye for now. See you guys all later. We can't wait. Take it easy until then. Peace and love. Catch you guys in a bit. Say bye, Leyla. Bye, guys.